What's your no one will ever believe this true story? 1. My weirdest true story that's most likely not paranormal. Waiting for a city bus one day near an intersection. Perfectly normal day. Normal-looking car drives past. As it approaches the traffic light, I notice there's a murder of around 30 crows flying behind the car, like one car length UP in the air and one length behind. Car turns left at the traffic light. The crows turn left and follow it. Weirdest thing. And I couldn't get my phone out in time to take a video. It's like if the crows were balloons on a 15-foot string, that's how tightly they were following that car. And it drives me crazy because I will never know what happened. Did the driver kill a crow? Was the driver a witch? What happened when the driver got out of the car, wherever they were going? 2. Sweet older lady in our church was a retired nurse. Never married. No kids. She had a heart attack, and while she was in the hospital, her niece and nephew came and took her stuff. She had a modest apartment, but she had some very nice crystal and silver and some lovely furniture. When she came home, she had no dishes and almost no furniture. Several years later, she passed away. Her most recent will, dated after her heart attack, left $1 each to her niece and nephew. Everything else went to the church. Her estate was $9 million. 3. I got a hole in one playing golf. While that in itself isn't exactly unbelievable, it was honestly like something out of a stupid comedy movie. I completely mishit the ball, and it went down into a ditch, bounced off a rock, hit a tree, then landed on a hill next to the green, and slowly rolled down and into the hole. It was so ridiculous I almost don't believe it myself. 4. When I was 12, I was walking to school, and behind me there was a priest who seemed to be walking with a kid a few years younger than me. He dropped the kid off at my school and started hacking at a toonie, Canadian $2 coin, that was stuck in the ice. I wasn't allowed to go inside yet since I was a few minutes early, so I just looked at the toonie and wondered if he'd get it out. Then he looked up at me, made a joke about how I was never going to get it, and then he walked up to me, punched me in the gut, and then left. I was wearing a winter coat, so it didn't hurt that much, but it was still pretty creepy. Nobody at school believed me. Then I saw him walking by my house like every day or so, and I live across the street from a school, so I was worried about the other kids and told my brother who went to that school. He came over, and then I pointed the priest out to him. He was sitting on my lawn, and he said that he was one of the priests that worked at his school. I never once saw him actually enter the building. He mostly just walked around it for hours eating chips.